and their body language. You know? Pay attention to their body language. Watch how they stand. You know, do they look at you or do they look away? Are they looking into your eyes, trying to make a connection, or are they disconnected? How many people that you know out there are disconnected? Just one person. A lot of disconnected people out there. And I'm going to explain it in the pie theory if we get to it. Anybody want to read number 3? I could spend hours and hours and hours on each one, but obviously we can't do it. I'm a relationship coach. I can help you get past the things that aren't working for you. I have a sheet of paper up here. You can contact me. People need coaching. People need consultants. Not just for a business, but for your relationships. What's more important than meeting someone and having a good life with a possible mate? I don't think anything's more important than that. So,
can I ask something?
Yes.
Can you help a person to be almost what you want? I mean,
somebody else be what you want them to be?
No. I mean, okay, you go out, they say you never know a person until you marry him.
How about just spending a little more time with them to get to know them?
But if you're really a good person and this guy maybe has some issues, can you be there as helper or...
No, you cannot help them.
No?
No. You cannot. All right, everybody hold up their hand. I will not help a drunken alcoholic try to stop drinking. I will not help a fall-down drug addict to stop doing drugs. Okay?
This is not what I mean.
Hold up your hand on this one. I will not help a psychotic womanizer, manizer to stop doing that. Ain't going to work. Let me explain to you. I don't know how we're going to stick with this. Let me tell you how to do it. As you raise your vibration, as you get to know and love and accept yourself more and more, what happens? Good vibrations. Think the Beach Boys? Good vibrations. Now, as you continue, that's why I feel so bad about these young people. They don't even know who they are. They're mechanics. I feel bad because they don't know who they are. So as you get your vibration up higher and higher and higher, you don't even have to worry about attracting idiots anymore. You know why? Because your vibration, they don't even see you. They won't be interested. Listen, if you're putting out lower energy, sexual energy, they're going to see you. But if you're raising your energy to a much higher level, and you're not putting out the sexuality, they're not going to see you. They're not going to be interested in you. And that's how, this is a no-fail situation. The better you get to know yourself, the higher you raise your vibration, the less trouble you're going to have with idiots, I promise you. I promise you. They're not going to be interested in you. Okay, how about number 3? Anybody want to read that? Yes, sir.
Okay. Make a commitment to attract quality people for a balanced relationship.
How many have done that? Have you really sat down? Oh, have you? Okay, good. Let me make a suggestion. I suggest that when you go home, that you take a piece of paper and you write anywhere from 31 to 100 things that you would like to see, to have in a mate. Now, this will serve many purposes. One is that if you write all these nice, sweet things, you know, he's got an open heart, he's generous, he's kind, he doesn't want to go out every night, he's bored with the clubs, and you meet some gorgeous guy who smells good, looks good, goes out to the clubs all the time, and he's rich.
I'm in.
That's okay.
We already discussed this. I'm not saying the guy has to be poor, okay? But I am saying that if he doesn't show up on your list of things, don't do it. He has to show up on the list to do it. That's how you get to be more focused in the future. Don't be so scattered saying, oh, I'll go out with this one and that one and this one and this one and that one and this one. I don't care who I go out with. As long as I can get a date, as long as I can find a woman, I don't care who it is. You know, that's not prime property. That's not great stuff. So you want to be able to, yes.
So question, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I feel, let's say, I'm fishing for this amazing sturgeon, and I just made a list of 100 qualities of this sturgeon has. He shines, and he's kind, and he's honest, but I'm in a swamp, and there's no sturgeon there. Do
Yeah,
I just, what, keep
This
fishing
is
in a
what we've
swamp?
been talking about for the last 15 minutes. You have to raise your vibration out of the
It doesn't
swamp.
matter what my vibration is. If there's no sturgeon in the swamp,
Okay,
the best I can get is an alligator.
I can't help you with that approach.
Sturgeon is a fish with a black caviar.
I can't help you with that approach. You have to work on yourself first, and once you work on yourself first, there'll be all these sturgeons around, even whitefish and salmon. Yes, you have to visualize, but you know, try not to put some of the surfacey things down first. Try not to put down he's a millionaire. Try not to put down that he drives a Cadillac or something. Let's get a little deeper.
But men and women both are so visual. Men, they look at women.
This is the problem. Men and women have become both visual. They become both masculine. Visual is a very masculine energy. Okay? That's why we're having such a tough time. I could spend a week with you, and you'll hate me for the first 3 days that we talk about masculine roles and feminine roles. The folks that are my age and older, you're not hating me when I say you can't both be masculine people. Masculine people go like this all the time. Someone has to be the masculine, assertive one. Someone has to be the receptive, feminine one. And what's happened is, you women are getting so mad, the women have gotten so caught up in being masculine because you've had to become that way to exist. The only one that you're attracted to is that sexy, bohemian, kind of receptive guy that will react to your aggressions because you think he's sexy and you want to be with him. So, great. You try to pick him up. He's not going to pick you up, by the way. You said hello to him first. You gave him your telephone number. And you were the masculine one. And then, what happens about 6 months later, and you say to him, what the hell is the matter with you? Why don't you be a man? Why don't you do something with your life? Well, you picked him because he was the feminine, receptive guy. You see how confusing it is? Mm-hmm. Men don't know. Men who are still trying to be the assertive, masculine one. Again, there's no judgment, feminine and masculine. If you think I'm judging feminine and masculine as one is better than the other, that's an issue inside of you. There's no judgment, one is better than the other. It's just two different energies. So the big confusion right now is women who are meeting up with, and you can't have two receptive feminine people together. The only way it's worked for the last 5,000 years is that you had an assertive masculine energy and a receptive feminine energy. I can go into this for a whole week. I'm not going to, but it's the secret to unraveling the problem that we're having now. Trust me. Okay? So, make a commitment to attract a quality person for a balanced relationship. Don't be spreading your energies out with people that you know aren't gonna be the real thing anymore. Don't do it.